Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back in the YouTube video, and this time we're going to be playing some top ladder using giant double prince. So, if you guys saw the balance changes, Prince is getting a 3% hit points buff, which means it's going to be a bit stronger, especially with the Royal Delivery getting a nerf. I think decks like double prince, giant double prince, and honestly a lot of decks in general are just going to be so much stronger because delivery was really just too broken of a card, got too much value on defense, and now you're going to have an easier time breaking through with not having delivery or the bomb tower to worry about, because now the bomb tower is going to be weaker. The bounces didn't go live yet, but they should be going live tomorrow. And, you know, as you guys know, Giant is one of my favorite decks to use, and I think, you know, at least I'm hopeful that Giant will be good this meta with the Prince getting a small buff. Really anything helps, you know, a 3% hit points buff might not seem very, you know, significant, but you have to remember, think about all those times where the Prince dies and it's almost going to charge on their tower. Now it's occasionally going to get that charge on their tower or even that hit when before it wouldn't. So it can make a huge difference. I played a little bit of matches before I started recording, tested it out a bit. I'm currently at 280th in the world. Last season I finished 197th, for those of you wondering. I would have actually finished 32nd if I stayed where I was at, but I was going for a top 3 finish, and for me, it's all or nothing. I always go for, you know, the best finish I can. So, you know, I'm fine. A 197th isn't even that bad anyway. It's still top 200, and, you know, I would have gotten 32nd had I stayed where I was at, but, you know, as I said, I was going for a top 3, and a 32nd, you know, obviously much nicer than 197th, but, like, I don't know. I mean, I think it's better to you know, go for as high as you possibly can. So we found a game versus Tim here. We'll give him the good luck, and as I already said, the Prince and the other cards have not yet been balanced. At least I don't think they've been. So changes aren't going to be in effect till tomorrow, I think, but it's fine to test it out a day before anyway. Looks like this guy has Log, Ice Golem, and Royal Hogs. So Royal Hogs, guys, I'm guessing are going to be quite good this meta, because as you guys know, the bomb tower got a pretty big lifetime nerf, which makes me feel like that that Royal Hogs are going to be everywhere. Maybe we're going to see some Royal Hogs Fireball or Royal Hogs Poison because of the Earthquake getting a small nerf. We already take his tower. This is what you do with Double Prince. I know I didn't explain it very much as I was playing there, but essentially if someone's going for Royal Hogs early on in the game and you have Dark Prince in cycle, you just play Dark Prince on it. You don't worry about fireballing. And then just go for a Giant and a counter push, and they're not going to have much elixir to defend after spending 5 already. So we're going to do the exact same thing and try to 3-crown him. But again, this is why Giant Double Prince, there was some guy named Kamikaze who finished top 10 with Giant Double Prince, and this is why he was able to do it. It's just pretty, like, honestly, it does really well versus Royal Hogs. You have Dark Prince, you have Fireball. I mean, what more do you need versus the splash cards in the deck, right? So that's why, if Royal Hogs are everywhere this season, Double Prince is definitely going to be a very, very good deck. I mean, he defended pretty easily, but keep in mind, our tower's still above 1,000 health. He still needs to go Royal Hogs, and then after I defend them, he's still not going to have the tower down. This time I'll go for Fireball, just because... Did I actually miss that? Wow. Okay. Whoops. I actually can't believe I missed the Fireball. It's so easy to Fireball Royal Hogs. I don't even know how that happened, but whatever. Not really that big of a deal, I guess. Because we still have our tower up, he's still going to have to spend elixir to take it out, and that's all that really matters. I mean, let's just go for a Fireball to take out the 3M, and then now, essentially, let's just make sure he doesn't 3-crown us, and then besides that, we're going to be playing pretty aggressively. Let's go for Fireball Zap. Kill the 3M. Dark Prince connects. Is he going to get another shot? Yes, it does. Things are not looking very good for Tim here. We're going to go for a Miner. He might expect it to be in the back, so we'll see if he ends up... Because the if you guys didn't know, the most predictable miner spot is that corner where the arena tower can't hit it. So it's often good when you're just trying to finish off the game to play the miner in the front rather than in the back. But anyway, let's just fire the ball, the tower, finish off the game. We got a relatively easy first win. Definitely, I would say our matchup, you know, we won that really easily, even without the Prince getting the HP buff. Blah. Having trouble speaking right now, don't know why. But anyway, that's actually going to put us pretty close to the top 200. Let's keep going. Let's search for the next game. Actually, I'm already top 200. I'm 90% sure because look at all these glitched accounts. Everyone in the top 10 is glitched. I actually think, yeah, you can tell by the arrows. So Luck Dubs is the... I'm already top 200 then because he's 22nd and yeah. But, you know, it's early season. Ranking doesn't even matter that much anyway. Well, it's all about perspective. I remember, like a year or two ago, I got #1, like, first week of the season, and I was really, really happy. It's all perspective, and I feel like. But I feel like now times have changed, and I only worry about, like, last week of the season for the most part. But, you know, it all depends. Okay, so... we're going, I timed the EWIS correctly. Make sure to practice that timing, because when you get it down, if you're using a deck that has EWIS, that's often the way to beat Logbait if you know that timing. So, you know, obviously Giant is thought to have a pretty good matchup versus Logbait, which in most cases it does, but because we don't have Log in this Giant Double Prince deck, he's actually going to have quite an easy time getting damage on our tower. So, this might be a very, very tough game to win. We need to play this extremely passively. And if he has the Inferno, things are going to be even harder. He has Skarmy, he has Inferno, he might even have Minion Horde. Yep. We catch the Miner, we're just going to go for an EWIS. I don't think we need a Zap, we can afford to take a little bit of damage. And we're about even on Elixir now. We have a Dark Prince on the counter push. Things are looking okay. He's going to have to spend 3 to counter it. We're going to be up 3 Elixir now, I'm pretty sure. We might even be up 4. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, no, I think we're 3. We'll go Giant in the back. Was I seriously wrong about keeping track of the Elixir there? I don't think he played that at 10. Because he went Minion Horde and... okay, I might have been wrong. Well, silly me if I didn't keep track of the Elixir correctly. It can be hard to keep track when you're recording, but I'm very surprised I was wrong about that. But, yeah, maybe... Wow, very aggressive Goblin Gang. Okay, so... I would have liked it if that EWIS stayed alive, but it's okay. We're going to go Miner. The only thing he has to counter this is Skarmy. And the Dark Prince does Splash. So, that's good for us. There's the barrel. We're going to go ahead and just play a Giant in the back. And then we're going to go ahead and... we're going to need a Dark Prince. This is why this matchup is so tough. Without having Log, just the defense is so much harder. Oh, wait. We might have just... I didn't hit the whole Goblin Gang. Oh, wow. We won. We won. Let's go. Wow. I was not expecting to win that one. It's tough without the Log. It really is. I mean, it might have not seemed that way because we won that by a decent amount, but I think just... I think he was a little too aggressive. I think that was his main issue. You saw he continued going in for, like, minor Minion Horde, minor Goblin Gangs. A bit too aggressive, and I think that's overall what cost him that game. We had some really good split lane pressure. You know, we had like Dark Prince on one lane, and then we had the Giant EWIS push on the other lane with a Miner coming in. It was just too much for him, and I think overall him being too aggressive is what cost him that match. But anyway, we're top 200 now, probably like top 150 because there's a lot of glitched accounts. But yeah, let's keep going. We'll play probably at least 2 more. 2 or 3 more, depending on how long they are, the matches. It might take a little longer than normal to find a game because it is early season, and often what happens is early season, people aren't as motivated to play as last week of the season, or even middle of the season. But if it takes any longer than the estimated time, I'll just edit out the search time. But otherwise, I'll just let it be because, again, if I edit out the search time and the video renders and all that, it means it takes longer for me to end up uploading the video, which isn't good. All right, here we go. Didn't take too long there. We found our next game. Good luck. And with this starting hit, I want to wait a little bit, and then if he doesn't do anything, I'll just cycle a Dark Prince in the back. Often with double Prince, cycling Dark Prince first play, if you have your Prince in hand or as your next card, is pretty safe, because it's only 4 elixir. It's a pretty, you know, it's a very aggressive card. It's the type of card that your opponent cannot ignore, so it's not like they're going to just flat out rush you opposite lane and just completely ignore the Dark Prince, unless they're using Golem and for whatever reason decide to just ignore it in Golem, and then that could be a little bit annoying, but usually it's fine. So that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to cycle a Dark Prince in the back. It's going to do the same thing, so could this potentially be, I don't want to say it's a mirror matchup yet, it could be Sparky, could be, I don't know what it is anymore. I was thinking it could be Double Prince, could be Sparky, but at this point I don't know what it is, unless it's like Bridge Spam or something. Ooh, it could be 3M. It could be that same Royal Hog 3M deck that I versed first game. We're gonna have to zap those as well. I mean, because the Heal Spirit would have healed them up, and that would have been not very good. So he's up a couple of elixir. He just cycled a Dark Prince. But luckily it's just going to cancel each other out. I'm actually going to Giant and go for a Miner on these 2 Musketeers, because the Miner will be able to finish off one of them and severely damage the other, and it's just going to be pretty good. Unfortunately, I'm going to need to ignore that Musketeer on the right. The problem with 3M is just the amount of pressure they apply can be really obnoxious sometimes. And had I defended that, it would have put me way too low on elixir. Let's go in now. And guys, delivery has, keep in mind, as of recording, delivery has not yet been nerfed yet, so it's still very, very broken, which is going to make his defenses much easier. So just remember that, keep that in mind. Because in a day, I think actually we would have had his tower. I think the delivery helped him so much on defense. I'm very, 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 very sure we would have had his tower. Or at the very least would have had it in fireball range. But regardless, I was going to say the game's not over yet, but clearly it is. Okay, so unfortunately we do lose that one. Again, I think it's just due to the fact the balance changes haven't been live yet and the delivery didn't get that damage nerf, because that really helped him out. I think we would have gotten some extra damage on his tower, would have probably put us in the fireball range. So that definitely could have changed the outcome of the game. Because, yeah, delivery, the bounces haven't been live yet. So the Prince doesn't have that hit points buff yet. Delivery doesn't do less damage yet. So I think that was mostly the reasoning as to why we lost, as well as the Earthquake too. Didn't get affected yet. It still does the same slowdown on troops' attack speed. So, but anyways, let's go on to the next one. I think the first game, didn't we verse that same deck with Log? Yeah, he had used Log. So you saw it's easier. So I think when the delivery gets that nerf, that if they do decide to use 3M delivery, I think it'll be so much easier to win. Alright, there we go. That didn't take too long. Oh no. Oh no. I always verse this guy, so I know what he uses. He uses Lava Hound. There you go. Lava Hound in the back, first play of the game. So what you want to do is you want to pressure opposite lane. I'm pretty sure this guy has, it's a very, very weird Lava Hound deck. He has Inferno, Skarmy, I think. It's quite the deck, guys. So he's going to miner with the minion horde, which means we're going to easily be able to take out the I missed one of the minions, but anyways, we're going to easily be able to take out the lava pups in the opposite lane, because he didn't support that side with the miner. We're just going to go ahead and miner on his tower. We're going to have Zap ready for a skeleton army. He's just going to ignore it. Okay, so this is not going to be easy. Like, I know we right now have the lead, but you're going to see it's going to be so easy for him to just take our tower. Yeah. I hate this guy's deck. I think he has Inferno, too. Unless he just switched to straight up the meta version. Yeah, I guess he switched his deck. He's not using Inferno, Lava Inferno anymore. Good thing I have him muted, because he always BMs too, which is another reason why I don't like this guy. Do we actually have a chance? Wait, did he get too aggressive? No way. Oh my gosh, we actually won. I'm not gonna BM him. He always DMs me, but I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. I don't think I deserve to win that, but no, I did. He was too aggressive. He threw that match. Yeah, that was not a good balloon. Yeah, what am I saying? I deserve to win that. I capitalized off of his mistake. He went for balloon on the king tower, got a little bit too greedy, and we punished him for it. So yeah, that was a really nice win, nice comeback. I obviously didn't play that perfectly. I missed a fireball, but you know what? We still ended up winning, so that was good. Let's go into one more game, and then I think call it a video after that. But I'm also, I'm sure you guys, you know, would enjoy this, because I haven't done a video on it in a while. I might do, in one of my next few videos, I might use Giant E-Drag when the Prince actually gets that hit points buff, just to kind of try it out, especially since delivery was so good versus the E-Drag. Maybe, just maybe, and this is a huge maybe, it could be decent again. Since I'm going for a top 3 finish, I'm not sure the E-Drag's good enough to get a top 3 finish, but it might be good enough to use, like, you know, middle season and get to top 100 with it, you know? But anyway, here we go. With this starting hand, I honestly would rather wait, because cycling a Mega Minion can cost you the game if, say, you reverse, like, Lava Loon. And Ewiz is something you do not want to cycle. Fireball, obviously you don't. And then Giant, like, Giant is what I'm leaning towards the most right now. Because if I cycle a Giant in the back, worst case scenario, he tries to rush us opposite lane, but keep in mind I have a Prince in rotation. So I'd probably be fine, to be honest, if you were to do that. So I think what I'm going to do is wait until about 2 minutes and then just drop a Giant in the back. Because at this point, we know he has to be using a heavy deck. So we'll go Giant in the back. He's going to have Golem. So, I mean, Golem isn't easy. But let's hope he doesn't have a great cycle right now to support it. Oh, he's using Golem Prince. A lot of people are testing out the Prince right now because it's getting that buff very soon. Okay, so very aggressive Lightning. That allows us to go Dark Prince as well as Ewiz. I hope we can keep this Prince alive and go for a counter push, because, yeah, we still have it at a decent amount of health. We have Zap at the ready if he's going to think about playing something, but it looks like Prince connects, even gets a second hit, and just like that, his tower is already down to triple digits. We're going to Zap here. Mega Minion might still get a hit. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, let's pressure opposite lane. We pretty much already have his left tower. You know, I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but like a miner and spells should finish it off. So pretty much, I don't want to jinx it, but as long as he doesn't 3-crown us, I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot here. But he definitely could 3-crown us if we're not careful. So his tower is going to be in Fireball Zap range, so if we can pull off this defense, I might actually need to use my Zap here. Yeah, so we're going to wait, and if we can defend, we should be able to win this one. We're just going to Fireball. We want to be safe. Better to be safe than sorry. We're just going to Miner. Pretty unpredictable spot, considering it's not in the safe spot, and it's not in the back either, which I feel like are the most predictable places that someone would expect the Miner in a 2-tower game. So we'll just cycle our Zap, and then Fireball, and that is going to do it. So nice win versus a Golem deck. You know, a little off meta, because Golem doesn't usually have Prince in it, but, you know, it's going to be interesting to see if we actually got a plus 40 after that, off that game. That's pretty crazy. So, yeah, nice win. And let's claim this. We get a legendary. I already have everything maxed on this account, but I guess it's still nice to get those start points, right? And then, well, I already have this deck all star leveled. I was going to say I could look for something else to star level. We could do, I guess we'll do Lightning since I don't, haven't done that yet, and then we'll do Golem. Alright. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Where do we end up finishing? 118th in the world. But actually that's, if I'm not mistaken, I'm like 90% sure that it's top, yeah, it's 100% top 100, because again, look at all the glitched accounts. Starts this. So yeah, we're and then there's all these who are under luck dubs. I might even be top 50, to be honest. Yeah, I probably am top 50. I'm not taking the time to go through all these, but I'm like probably top 50. But yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to like it if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And let me know if you guys would be interested in me testing out any sort of deck that has Prince in it. The ones I know of are pretty much Giant. I mean, when you think of Prince, you think Giant, right? But maybe there's some others. Maybe there's Mortar Prince, which could be viable. Let me know if you guys want me to test that out. But anyways, thanks again. Until next time, guys.